With the hero of this story, we will delve into the world of virtual reality and RPG, where life is at stake. Enjoy the viewing. The main character, Rio, at the age of 17, had already gained enough life experience. Despite all the unpleasantness, the guy was hopelessly optimistic. The phone on his desk rang incessantly, but he ignored any sounds for now. He was focused on his thoughts. Rio understood that in his situation, there was little chance of success, but hope fueled his optimism and compelled him to move forward. The only solution he currently held in his hands was a flash drive with a dangerous prohibited game. Only it could bring him a lot of money, which the hero needed. The thing is, the guy had been diagnosed with an incurable disease. His doctor suggested an expensive operation to increase the chances of recovery. The guy knew that the only way to get enough money was to participate in a popular and very dangerous virtual game. Rio wasn't attached to the people around him. He lived in a shelter and was completely alone in this world. However, there was a spark in him and a strong will to live. Another fit of coughing brought the hero's thoughts back to the present moment. The symptoms of his illness indicated that there was very little time left for a successful recovery. Despite the harsh reality, the guy calmly endured the conversation with the doctor. The only moment that surprised him was the cost of the operation. Of course, Rio understood that it couldn't be cheap, but the 3 million won was simply beyond his reach. And that didn't even include additional expenses. The hero remembered the time when he was perfectly healthy. 3 years ago marked the end of his carefree life. Since the day he was diagnosed, the guy had been working tirelessly day and night to earn enough money for treatment. Ironically, Rio now had only 30,000 won to his name, all he could save working as a waiter and unloading trucks. It didn't take a genius to figure out that his savings were just 1% of the required amount, and he couldn't earn more than that in the remaining time. As long as he could remember, the hero had always lived in an orphanage. He had no relatives, received no proper education, and didn't possess outstanding abilities that could help him secure a good-paying job. He learned about the game from conversations with guys like him. They wanted to make quick money and considered selling equipment to virtual reality players. But they were hesitant because the game was too real. Rumors circulated about players dying in the game and the same happening to them in reality. The potential to earn big money was considered a positive aspect, as most players were wealthy due to the high risk, buying everything to survive and minimize damage. After lengthy discussions, the guys were still unsure about participating in such a risky adventure, but our hero already knew the answer regarding his choice. The game was illegal and sold for exorbitant sums, exactly the amount the guy had. For the operation, this money was not enough, but it could be a ticket to a reality where he could earn enough. Regardless, Rio was risking his life, and with this game, he might have a chance. Without hesitation, the hero inserted the flash drive into his goggles and prepared to immerse himself in a new gaming reality where surprises awaited him. The device behaved strangely. Various notifications appeared and disappeared before Rio's eyes. Previously, the guy had immersed himself in the virtual world, but these sensations were completely different. When the stream of notifications ceased, the hero felt fully immersed in the game. Rio felt healthy. It was simultaneously strange and pleasant. The game's AI scanned the guy, creating his character based on the obtained data. Now, Rio had access to information panels with personal data and gaming skills. The main goal in this world was survival. The player had 7 days to save his life and rescue game characters. For this, the hero could receive bonuses. Rio understood the conditions and proceeded to immerse himself in the gaming reality. According to the guy's feelings, the process of transitioning into the game was lengthy. Initially, the hero felt like his body was floating in the air. Suddenly, he was forcefully pulled downward, and the guy fell onto a solid surface. The sensations from this collision were truly realistic. Every centimeter of Ryo's body felt pain. He winced from the pain and the unpleasant smell of something decaying. Right in front of the hero lay a man's body, disfigured by wounds. The stranger's eyes were wide open and seemed to be staring at Ryo, frightening him as if the person was making smacking sounds. Deciding not to linger in the arrival location, the hero looked around. He didn't know what to expect from the game and wanted to find shelter quickly to recover. However, a sudden rise and everything he saw made an indelible impression. Ryo rushed to vomit in the alley, thinking that the sensations were so real that he might vomit on the real table in front of him. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave comments to help the new video come out as soon as possible. Have a great day.
Didn't even get to browse.